Then come contractors. They are professional people from outside the company who are hired for support. Okay, so they are professional people. First of all, they are professional people or companies from outside the company. Outside the company means this, they are not from the organizer of that particular event. They are from outside who are hired for support. There are many things in an event, many kind of services which are required in an event, and the organizing company doesn't deal with everything. They conceptualize the event, they'll be having hold on the on few particular tasks, but not everything. So for that they will be hiring contractors, or they'll be taking their support. They serve to show management. Contractors, what they do, they serve to show management, company who's organizing the event, and the contractors serve to exhibitor, people who will be participating in the event. So they'll be supporting these two people: show management people, the organization which is organizing the show, and exhibitor, the people who are participating in the event, who will be renting the stalls and presenting their product in that particular stall. So the contractor will be a support system for these two category people. Services to show management. A contractor will be providing any services to show manager. So let's see what all services he'll be providing to a show to the show management. General decoration, registration, entrance ways, etc. General decoration of the stalls of a particular place where the visitors will be coming, or where you will be having a hospitality area. Registration, there'll be many visitors will be who has to register themselves, so registration area has to be created. Entrance ways, from where the people will be coming in, from where they'll be going out, so all these things has to be made. So contractor will be supporting and maintaining or managing all these things. Then booth or counter setup, like wherever the counter has to, like in this picture you can see they're making some counters, so this contractor will help in making those booths or counters. Then furniture will be required in various stalls, in the hospitality section, or wherever maybe food service area will be there, their furniture will be required. So in this, furniture rental will be done by the contractor. Signage and graphics, wherever the signage and graphics are required, it will be provided by different contractors. On-site coordination for show, during the when the exhibition is going on, and on-site some coordination required for, let's say, for coordination is required in audio visual, so they'll be contractor will be providing his services in this. Then cleaning services. Cleaning services will also be on contract. There'll be people from a company who will be continuously making the place clean and hygienic for the movement of the people, so that there'll be a lot of people, will be a footfall of hundreds and thousands of people, and the place will definitely get dirty. So these people, the cleaning service people, their responsibility will be to manage the cleaning of that particular place. Then drayage and material handling. So in this, there'll be another contractor who will be managing all the trades and material handling, how the things have to move in, out, and all these things. Uh, Basically, there'll be not be one contractor for different service. There'll be different contractors. We not say that it will be one contractor. There might be 10 contractors for different services. Like we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 contract services we have seen here. So there might be different contractor for each of them, or there might be one contractor giving providing two services. Let's say he is making both counter and also providing furniture. For on-site coordination, there is another contractor. For signage graphics, there is another one. For cleaning service, there is another contractor. So likewise. Then contractor will provide the following service to the exhibitor, like hospitality setup, booth or counter signage, furniture rental, signage and graphics, installation and dismantling service. Okay, so this will be the services which will be on contract for the exhibitor. Hospitality setup, where he will be when the people will come, attendees will come, There'll be an hospitality area, so that setup of that particular place, his booth and counter setup is the signage which they want to put the banners and all those things. Okay, so this will be done by the contractor. Furnitures when they need in the stall, that will be provided by contractor. Signage and graphics will be provided by contractor. Installation and dismantling services, installing and dismantling, this also will be provided by the contractor. These are the services which are provided by the contractor to the exhibitor. Then next is specialty services. These are few specialty services which are also outsourced to the contractor. This also plays an important role because sometime you have provided services to the show management exhibitor, but we forgot this kind of specialty service, so it has to be kept in mind. Like the floral decorations, which are if required, then the catering where the food will be coming, you'll be having hundred thousands of people there who will be coming. So for them, there must be a food court area where they can have food. Then photography, uh, it's a very important area. Photography has to take place, so this is also outsourced. Telephone fax. Nowadays, it's not so popular, but still, yes, fax. Telephone is not so important because everyone is having mobile. But still, fax machine, Xerox, and all these things facility is required. Then audio visual, it is also one of the important thing which is required, and it's a specialty service. Electrical, plumbing, air, water. So this and there are more services like this which are required, which are specialty service which are required. So this will all be contracted. Most of them will be contracted. So after contractor will come sponsors. Who are sponsors? Sponsors are associations, an organization founded and funded by businesses. Okay, it can be associations, it can be corporation, it can be trade union, independent companies, religious group, tour group, theater and art group, social organizations. This can be all of them. In the picture, like you can see, IPL is an event. This is an event, and this event is sponsored by Vivo, right? You can see this. IPL event is sponsored by Vivo. So Vivo is a company. Vivo is a company which is sponsoring IPL. The question comes, why a particular company will sponsor an event? Okay, the answer for this is, whenever a sponsor, a company sponsors an event, that event will attach his name with the event, or the show management will attach the name of the sponsor with the event. What happens in this? Whenever this logo is shown, always this company will get promoted. Due to promotion, it will have a good name, it will have a goodwill, and people will be purchasing their product because they will have a faith on this, trust on this particular brand. Okay, so this is one of the reason, was one of the important reason why this sponsorship takes place. So that these can be associations, corporation, trade union, independent companies, some religious groups also. They also come in as a sponsor. Tour groups, theater and art groups, social organization. This all depends. For example, this is a cricketing event. In a cricketing event, a religious group will never be a sponsor because a religious group will not find himself suitable to be a sponsor of this particular event. Okay, so religious group can be a organizer or can be a sponsor of a religious event. Same way, a tour company would like to be a sponsor of a event which is related to tourism, which is related to hospitality. Okay, so this all depends. So show management company also has to understand to choose when they are choosing the sponsor, or they are um, targeting the sponsors, they must understand to where to move, to whom they can make sponsor, and how it can be beneficial